Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Prismata. We are one game into an arena, and I think that at our current time settings, we need to win 2 more games before we lose 3 games in order to win a mysterious prize. I don't know what it is, because it just said you win a prize, so I don't know. It would be nice if I knew what it was. It would be nice if I knew that I have to do it before I lose 3 times. I didn't read the instructions that clearly, and I can't find them anymore. Alright, what do we have here? Looks like a red-blue set? Can you get Centurion? Can you afford it? Can you go high econ? It's probably better not to. Probably better to get the Animus out a bit early. But I don't want to play like a turn 2 Animus. What is this? He's an ambassador. Oh, nice. And he did achieve Master Tier at some point in his life. Okay, we have a 90-second game as well, so we have some thinking time. So the question is Centurion enough to justify going for a 3rd NG? Centurion and Thunderhead and Lucina together, maybe, right? Because, like, okay, Thunderhead is maybe not great at that, because by the time you build it, it's like probably you're going to have enough attack to bust it open, but Centurion gives you a way to protect yourself, and Lucina gives you a reason to protect yourself. So I think you could maybe get away with going for a bunch of drones here. What's the punish exactly? It's like drone Animus this turn is what he would do if he wants to threaten to punish me for that. If he does that, can I somehow get to Centurion in time to save myself? Is he just going to run out of economy too soon? The Blood Rager really makes that more impactful. I'm afraid that if I do this, I won't really be able to get the 3rd NG. I think I'm going to not do it and just go 2 drones Animus. Build a couple Tarsiers into, like, get a Rhino and then a Blood Rager, something like that. I don't think you can get to Centurion fast enough to deter that kind of assault. We'll see. He's going to try it. Fine. Good luck. So if I build a drone here, next turn I'm building Rhino, Tarsier. That's 9, and I can build... I kind of want to get a Blast Forge at some point, though. I'm a little worried he's going to start attacking me before too long. Is he, though? He's going to build 2... I don't think he is. I don't think I need the Blast Forge yet. I can afford 1 more drone. Because next turn he's building 3 more drones and a Blast Forge. And out of that, he wants to build a wall. So he won't ever have a chance to actually attack. So I can delay the Blast Forge for a while. I could buy the Blast Forge now. Do I need it, though? I guess here's the thing. Even if I don't need the Blast Forge, like, let's say I decide not to build a wall or a Steel Splitter or whatever. Like, what am I building next turn? I'm building a Blood Rager. And that'll be 2 attack. And then I'll have these guys for 4 more. I could threaten 2 more Blood Ragers the turn after. Without having to build another attacker. So maybe I will get the Blast Forge. Let me throw in a Pixie to threaten a bit more. No, I think I want another drone. Then I can, like, actually build Blood Rager, Tarsier or something, or Rhino, I don't know. Blood Rager, Rhino is 12? No, I'm actually going to have a little trouble getting out of Blast Forge ever if I don't do it now. So let's do this. Attack him for 3 and build a Blood Rager. Making him waste his wall. Okay, so he's going Centurion already, but that's fine. I can build 2 more Blood Ragers. Like, how great is that? Right, we're going to be attacking for 6. And all of his Centurion Absorb is going to be, like, used up immediately. And I can build, like, Tarsier Pixie. Next turn, I have just enough to build 2 Blood Ragers. He'll kill my Engineer if I do that, though. So maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I should go Wall, because he's going to build a Centurion next turn, and my Wall will absorb that. And this way I can still build the 2 Blood Ragers next turn. Wait, shouldn't he have built the Centurion? Wasn't that the whole point of the second Blast Forge? What's this all about? I think I still want the 2 Blood Ragers, right? What a silly little Centurion skin he's got. He's threatening 5. I guess I should build a wall into that. He probably only attacks for 4, which means I lose the Rhino, but that's fine. So this is now where we're finding out whether... My claim was that the Blood Rager made it too expensive to go for Centurion. He believes that Centurion is good enough that it can outvalue... Really? Lucina now as well? Okay, I might be in trouble if he can actually do this. But can he? Can he really build a Lucina next turn? No, he can't. He won't be able to defend. I think the second Animus is very... hard to justify. Right? Like, what? How is he gonna do that? I just don't believe it. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, he lost 3 drones for the privilege. Okay, that's actually kind of scary. Maybe he can do it. Yikes. Oof. I guess all that green that he saved up is, like, really quite good. But we're just, like, on the verge of breaching, and we're not losing attackers yet. But soon we will be. Right? Like, I have to hold back 6 drones here. Right? That's how I prevent him from breaching. So if I can't breach him this turn, I'm going to lose. Even if I can breach him this turn, I could conceivably lose. Well, I say this turn, really. It's next turn, of course. What's with leaving the drone back? I guess it's granularity, because he knows I'm attacking for 13. He loses 5 here, and 6 and a 2. He'll still have a force field lying around next turn. I think he can do it just by holding back enough drones, if it comes to that. And once he does, I'll be kaput. I can't defend anymore after this turn. He'll breach and kill the Tarsiers. Yeah, he's got me. Right. Well, let's not resign yet. Maybe somehow I can defend, right? No, okay. So, Centurion was enough to justify a high econ game, I guess. Even with Blood Ragers to deny some of that early absorb. I suppose it's possible that that's not true, of course, and that I misplayed by... You know, obviously, I think it's quite likely that I misplayed somehow tactically in addition to strategically, right? Like, maybe these last two Tarsiers should really have been Rhinos? They could have attacked a little bit earlier, and they could have turned into defenders. These two Engies that I built instead, right? I could have cut one Engie and built two Rhinos instead of two Tarsiers. They come in even earlier, making it kind of impossible for him to do this, don't I? Like, how is he going to get the Lucina if I do that? Yeah, so maybe that's the idea. Right here is my chance to make a difference. So I see him building the second Animus, and I say, how is he going to defend everything? When I say that is when I should have done this. This is the maximum breach pressure I can threaten. Can he still build the Lucina after doing all of that? Lucina. Force fields. This defends. Barely. Right? But he can't get in whatever else he built instead of the force fields. He could do something like this to make sure I lose an attack as well, I guess. Lose a Rhino. Oh, no, I don't, because I'm doing this. So he probably doesn't do that. Don't click the pixies. This way I have to like lose engineers or lose a Rhino or something, which is a bit awkward for me. The pixies make life easier for me. So I do this and breach almost everything. And we saw that I can hold off for just a little while, even after doing all this. And can he defend? I guess. Barely. So, but these two Rhinos are just about to start being able to defend, which means maybe I can hold on for one more turn after holding back all these drones. But, yeah, no, he's got way more than enough defense. Okay, so I don't know if these Rhinos would have been enough. I don't think they would have, but it's an interesting decision point. I could have done something differently. Alright, well that was a relatively short game. I still don't see any indicator of how many lives I have left in this arena run. I thought the idea was that there's some number of games I have left in which I need to win at least 2, but I don't see any evidence of where that number is. Well, I don't know. Let's just jump in. Life coach. Hey, we're on TV. Windsor. Player 1. Windsor is probably good. And I've learned that, like, Player 2, Drone Conduit is an interesting line to get Windsor. The other thing is, should I get a Vivid? Oh, no, okay. Right, it costs 2 energy. Or turn 2 Drone Conduit or something? I don't remember. Shoot. We saw Windsor's earlier, and I messed it up when it had the Antima Comet as well. And here, I don't see any strong defense to the Windsor, or any, like, way to pressure it into not getting an attack. So, I'll give it a try. Build, like, Drone Conduit on turn 2. Is that good? No, that was good because of the Synthesizer, which we don't have here. So you actually need to get 2 blue going to fire the Windsor. No, am I getting this confused with something else? Yeah, the conduit was good because there was a synthesizer, and you could build like conduit and then next turn synthesizer, and you'd be able to click it soon. Is he? No, okay. I thought he was going drone conduit here, maybe. I could go drone NG or something and try to build a bunch of Vivids, but that's like counter to the idea of eventually getting a Windsor. So we could try building the conduit now, but I don't think that's a great idea. You don't need a lot of green for the Windsor. We only wanted a lot of green previously because it was a synth set. So if he goes drone conduit, is he going to be ahead on the race to Windsor? Do I need to do something drastic here? It's kind of hard to get 2 Blast Forges in general. There's a lot of ways to spend green. Maybe I do cut a drone here just to like Gauss charge him or something. I really should plan out my whole build to get to the Windsor, and I just like don't know how to do that. I can't focus that far ahead so precisely. So next turn, say we build drone Animus or something. That's probably too much. Maybe I build like Animus Blast Forge, then Blast Forge Conduit or something. That's so much tech. I feel like if I'd played more with the Windsor, I would just know like a better build, and I don't know one. I should cut a drone to build a tech building here, but I don't know which one. I'm gonna throw in a conduit here, and like a Gauss charge is something he's gonna have trouble dealing with. Sort of. Like, he could barrier, I guess. Boop. Gotcha. Next turn, we could Animus Blast Forge if we have to, and then, like, Windsor right away. Doesn't seem amazing, but it'll get us Windsor before him. And I don't know that that's always, like, a win, but Windsor is pretty valuable. And as long as we're not too far behind him in economy, maybe that's okay. Alright, so he's choosing to just lose the engineer. That's fine. It seems like you need some economy to build to like build the Windsor, right? You can't just have no drones. But yeah, I don't know. Can you really do a 10 drone Windsor? It doesn't seem it doesn't seem like a good play. But if I let him just go Animus Blast Forge here, he'll Windsor me first, and I think I'll definitely lose, right? Like, I'm behind on everything except Windsor. And I've done this to let myself get the first Windsor, even if it's a bad play. So I'm gonna do it. I can even Gauss charge him again, if I want. Although I don't know that I will. So, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm behind here. And it's because I don't know the build orders or anything. And the fact that I'm behind means I have to do something a bit aggressive and build the Windsor. And if that turns out to be right, if going this early Windsor is winning, then maybe then I'll win. I don't think it is, but also it's possible that Life Coach doesn't know how to defend it. I know he's a pretty new Prismata player, and he's made his way to Master Tier in like a week, which is great. Congratulations. Less than a week, I think. But I've certainly seen him like have trouble punishing aggressive plays, or greedy plays either, for that matter. Alright, he's going to build a Steel Splitter. So we're not going to Gauss charge him, because he'll just absorb that. But we can Barrier. Ooh, interesting. I like that idea. So he'll get both my Engineers this way, unless I Force Field. Which I guess I should. And I have very, very few drones. I'm going to need to do something to recover from this, because I don't think the Windsor's going to completely kill him. Ooh, Manticore. I didn't think of that. That's pretty cool. So it's 2 attack. But it's not a blocker, right? That seems kind of dangerous if he's assuming that my Windsor's ever going to go off. Doesn't he need some blockers to protect his drones? So we're building a wall this turn. That seems pretty clear. And probably a drone. And I guess a barrier works well with that, to sort of as a pseudo-engineer. More green. Rectifier? Floating the blue, but what can you do? So this is his last chance to build non-prompt defense against the Windsor. But I'm obviously not making a lot of progress besides threatening the Windsor. So I guess the good news is, if he wins this, this will be Life Coach's way to say, look, I defeated a first player Windsor. Or that is to say, Life Coach has said a few times that like there's these big units that he believes like whoever gets them first wins. And the good news is that if I lose this game, I'll have provided a great counterexample to him, right? He should click his Manticore, by the way, to lose the attack and gain money. Yeah. Anyway, it'll be a way for him to see, look, you know, you can always cut more drones to build a thing earlier, but if you build it too early, you'll lose. So, I don't know. I hope this is not what that game is going to be, but if it is, it's not the end of the world. There's some Steel Splitters, that's his non-prompt defense. Next turn he'll build 2 walls. And with some force fields, I think that's enough to hold. Right? That's like 12, 13... plus a couple of force fields defends, and then he can start really coming after me because I won't have anything. Yeah. Oh, sure. Build some Gauss charges. Why not? Well, actually, isn't the reason why not because you need them for force fields? I thought it was. The Gauss charges seem weird because they mean he can't get the value from clicking his Manticore anymore. And doesn't he need to hold the Steel Splitters back? Maybe he's just going to say, fine, breach me if you want, and kill the Steel Splitters if you want. But unless you kill drones... Like, when I breach him, what am I going to kill? Drones, right? And so maybe he's just saying he's giving up on, and he's getting breached. But I think he should just hold the Steel Splitters because that defends. And then I don't have anything, except for, like, somehow try to defend for long enough to get the Windsor to fire again, which it never will. So this, I think, was an example of a too early Windsor. It'll be interesting to go back and watch the footage and see what Life Coach thinks about all this. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. You can attack with the Steel Splitters if you want. You don't have to defend. Okay. Well, I think either line wins for him. Okay, so I guess I got bullied by some Windsor plays in the past, and felt like I couldn't possibly defend if my opponent got the first one, so I cut everything to make it happen. But, was it too much? Maybe. Can I build a Tarsier? No. It won't ever do anything. Yeah, on 6 drones, he just has enough that he's gonna get me. There you go, NGs. Yeah, and he can just, anything works here, right? Well, I can build a wall, and the Windsor's firing just a little while after now. Maybe I can hold on for long enough to fire it one more time. I think he can defend it again, but let's make him prove it. Even if he couldn't, I guess he still has too much. Even if I could kill all of his drones, he has enough high health attackers, and I'll be destroying what remains of my drones, so... There we go. Look, I can fire it again, guys. It's amazing. Alright. So he cannot protect against a breach this turn. It's just not a thing he can do. I can breach him. But I don't think I can win. He just has too much attackers left. I can breach him and kill all his drones if I want, but that's not a win. His Manticores are just gonna last long, like, more than... Oh, I guess that's true. He can click Manticores to sack attack to let him try to defend the breach. I feel like he should just accept the breach. Right? Like, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Either way, I lose, so... Well played. Yeah. Too early with that Windsor. I don't know. If I still feel like if I let him have it, I was going to be in real trouble, but what can you do? Namington. Never heard of this person. Oh, we've been going for half an hour. Maybe I should have just taken a break here. So this looks obviously very green. There's Synthesizer to let you get the green without building conduits, or you could just build a conduit. Colossus is like, it seems like not a great defender because it's not, it doesn't heal, right? But it's kind of like something you can build ahead of time and absorb 7 on, and then use it as an attacker after that. So it sort of is a high absorb kind of thing. 3rd NG, huh? I don't know. With Endotherm Kit and Frostbrooder, whatever big defenders you build, I can just freeze? Perhaps? But that assumes I'm going, like, red, whereas I was sort of planning to go mostly green. With, like, Blast Forge to give me the synth. Well, most of this green doesn't actually do much, right? So I'm kind of going like this, and then getting 2 drones and a blast forge next turn. Oh my gosh, that's distracting. But I'm not really threatening enough attack anytime soon. I guess the Asteri starts to threaten a lot of attack if you build more drones. Yeah, I think I actually will do this. Just get the drone next turn. I'll mirror the high econ, but I'm still getting green before he does, which hopefully will let me build many Asteris. And I'd like red to build like a Frostbrooder at some point so that his possible Colossus doesn't work out. I don't know. Maybe that's not really possible. We build the synth and an Animus. So here's the thing. If I cut the drone, I can build Asteri plus Frostbrooder next turn. Costing 21, and then do it again the next turn? No, I can't. But I can build another Asteri next turn. No, I won't have enough green. Lifespan 3. Maybe it's a little early for the Frostbrooder. Let's hold off one more turn to get some more drones. Or should I get a Conduit? Then I could build Asteris like a lot, right? Yeah, that's probably better than the Frostbrooder idea. Well, actually, I kind of have enough green to build Asteris for a little while, even building just 3 green per turn. 4 isn't really necessary. But it'll still come in handy. I can use it to give myself the Colossus a little bit soon or something. Maybe I should have built 3 drones instead. So what's he going to do? Colossus here? He can do a Colossus next turn if he wants. But you want to defend onto Colossus the turn that you buy it, I think. Which he won't be able to do here. He'll be able to do it soon, I guess. Yeah, I think this Conduit was wrong. I'm not sure what it should have been instead, but not a Conduit. I hate floating the blue. Yeah, here comes a Colossus. Fine. And he wants to defend a lot onto this, I think. So I'm gonna not build another Asteri this turn, probably. Just go wall. Get my Animus. I'm feeling very bad about this game. I'm not gonna do this because I don't actually see him attacking with everything. He might, but he might not. Well, if I don't click this. What if I cluster bolt him? This kind of forces him to attack a bit more than he might like. Yeah, let's try something like this. Can I get a Colossus out next turn? Or is it too many drones? Because I would like to get a Colossus soonish. Colossus is 15. I could still build a wall, possibly multiple walls if I click the synth. I think I can manage this. So I can click the Asteri as well. So he has 22 drones, I have 23 drones. He has more green. Wow, am I really threatening 7 attack? This is the opposite of what I wanted to do. I'm just letting him soak everything onto the Colossus. I should have not cluster bolted to make his Colossus worse. And then cluster bolt on like the following turn. Wow, I don't think he should attack with his Colossus. I think that was a big mistake, isn't it? I want another synth at some point. There's a ton of green going on in this set. So he's definitely... the barrier might not be good, actually. If he wants to attack with everything to cause me to lose an NG instead of a wall... Right, if he just attacks with these two, he does nothing. Clicking with the Colossus kills a wall. But he kind of wants to defend with it, doesn't he? I don't want to spend my barrier on this. I think he should have defended with the Colossus last turn. I know I said that already, but I really believe it. Now he's doing it. And a Frostbrooder should make him uncomfortable, I hope. The Endotherm kit is another thing, of course. Well, hang on. I'm gonna hold back my Colossus here. He's attacking for at least 4... probably like 6, and then my Colossus actually gets value, which tells me maybe I should do something like this? Build another Colossus to replace it? Do I want an NG here? Hang on, I don't even want the barrier. I want to let my Colossus soak as much as he can. I guess from this point of view, maybe he shouldn't attack with the Colossus. Since it's not really doing anything. But I can just kind of keep doing this for a while, right? His frostbites are going to be a problem. Maybe I don't have a plan. I'm not really building enough attack this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 3, 6, 8. Okay. There's at least 8 damage, which means I do want the barrier. Try to get more attack soon. I think this has to be the last Colossus I build, because he's going to have Frostbrooders available, or these guys available soon. His Endotherm kit is coming in. But what do I do instead, right? I can build an Endotherm kit or a Frost Brooder or something, but I think it's a little too late. I think I just need more attack. He's just gonna breach me so badly. Oh boy. I guess with Plexo Cells, I can hold off the Frostbites. They'll get great value, because they'll be freezing Plexos, but he won't actually, hopefully, be able to breach. And he'll have to use up the Frostbites. Well, if I Plexo too much, he can hold back the Frostbites, I think. He'll want to Cryo Ray the barriers, you know, that's great. He's getting great value out of the Endotherm kit, and I wish I had had time to build one. I never really found the right spot. There probably was a good time, I just didn't recognize it. So how much is he definitely attacking for? 6, 7, 10, call this a 13. So I can build a lot of Plexos here, and like they'll do something. Don't click the synth. Well, maybe click the synth. All of this is real freeze. He can actually do it. Yeah, here's the thing. If I do this, he just holds back all the freeze. And I've just burned all my drones and done nothing. Well, he's losing 2 attackers this way, right? That means this actually holds, just barely. Let's see what we can do with this. Should he pop the Frostbites on these, or should he hold off? I think he should hold off. But if he does, like, I don't know. Yeah. This was maybe 1 Plexo Cell too many if the rest had, if more had been force fields. I could have been okay. But I'm also way down in drones. So far, all the attackers he's making... Okay, cool. He actually froze a Plexo. Ah, with his Cryo Rays, so that he still retains all the breach threat. But wait, why would you do this? I guess it caused me to lose a force field. Okay. So on the whole, it feels like I built about the right number of Plexos in order to, like, stay alive. This way he loses an attacker. But I still have a lot of trouble defending, right? Okay. Is he gonna have trouble defending? No, he can build Plexos and I can't freeze them. On the other hand, he doesn't have that much green. I guess he doesn't need that much green. How much is he losing in this? He can choose to lose only 1 attacker. So this defends, but I think another Plexo is better, right? Is he going to be able to keep it up? Yes. That's a problem. But he's soon going to lose his freeze threat, I think. He has to spend it pretty soon or it's not really doing anything. Well, okay, it caused me to lose, to over-defend by 2. There's all my Plexos. When I attack like this, he loses what? 4 attackers? Yeah. So he's actually attacking for 31, so I can cut one of these. Build a force field and a rhino. Attack with the steel splitter. He can breach this, though. Let's hold 1 steel splitter. No, let's attack with the steel splitter, right? We can take this. He's losing all but 1 of his attackers. That means 4 of them are down. He's attacking for 31 exactly. Maybe that's not so great. Yeah, we'll do this. That's not the right way to freeze. You should freeze the Plexo and the barrier at the very least, right? So his endotherm kit has forced me to over-defend quite a bit, which has involved sacrificing drones, I think is the main disadvantage I have in this game. But he's now not using it, so... How much is he losing here? 2 attackers at least, so he's attacking for 32 total? Well, this holds, but not for long. He's starting to run out of attackers he can hold back, though, isn't he? Can he still Plexo? Just not quite. He's having trouble. Maybe I'm somehow doing this? Maybe I just have enough attack that I'm forcing him to lose attack while I keep it all? Can my drones hold up long enough? Unclear. Wait, do I still have a Plexo cell for some reason? I do. I wonder why. Should have done that instead of 2 force fields. Thought I was out. So when I do this, he loses 4 attackers. He's attacking for 30. You know what? Hold that drone instead of force fielding it. This way, he has to actually pop all of his frostbites to kill this drone. Yeah, but he still has so many Plexos. Oh, I should have built a husk instead of this engineer, and then I wouldn't have to hold back the drone. I did not consider this. Now we're actually out of Plexos. Attacking like this causes him to lose 1 attacker. He's attacking for 31. Now he has an actual breach. And he can kill one Colossus, right? So I have to hold back the Steel Splitter. And now he can't. I still have to Force Field, though. And I think he still has enough green. Yeah. So the Endotherm kit, I think, was the... well... it was the most visible problem here. Was it the biggest problem? I'm not sure. His early Colossus was good, too. My Cluster Bolt was really bad, but he didn't respond to it well? I don't know. He got... yeah, I don't know. I don't really have the stomach to go through this game right now and try to figure out what I could have done differently. I'd like to blame it on the Endotherm kit. And obviously that had a lot of impact, right? Being able to freeze a couple of Plexos early. Making me constantly over-defend. So anyway, I don't know if that was really the problem, but it sure felt that way. So let's see what's going on. Have we, like, lost our match? Or how does this... I've lost 3 times. Shouldn't I no longer be in the thing? I don't know. I still don't understand how it works. Maybe next episode we'll find out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.